What's up, YouTube? It's Zikomo, and I'm sitting here with another young entrepreneur. Today, I have a very special guest. I'm sitting here with the CEO of Unrefined Essentials. I have Sara Butler. How are you doing today?
Just fine, doing well.
Excellent, excellent. What is Unrefined Essentials?
Okay, well, first and foremost, greetings family. My name is Sara Butler, CEO of Unrefined Essentials. And Unrefined Essentials is a natural skincare product line. Soap with a purpose. I want people to feed your skin. I have natural soaps, whipped body butters, body mist, oil infusions, solar brewed oil infusions, as well as lip balms and a couple more other products here to come in the near future. But Unrefined Essentials is your one-stop shop for natural skincare products.
When did you actually start this business?
I've been operating technically since last month, but it's been a few months here that I've been able to hit the ground running and get the brand up and running. So it's just been a few months, we'll say the beginning of this year, 2016.
What got you into organic herbs? Like, why did you want to bring that or make that a part of your business?
I would say that it's honestly the foundation of the business. Everything that we need is here. Here you will find everything we need, is what I like to tell people. The last few years, I've actually been doing different things personally to change my well-being as well as my health. Switched up my diet, did a couple of extra things, dropped a lot of things out of my life, and I've noticed a big difference. And I think that it goes to show for skincare as well. A lot of the chemicals that we use on our skin, and it is your largest organ, you have to treat your largest organ well. You definitely don't want to put any chemicals in your body, much less on it. You don't need those chemicals. I am a testament, everything here is a testament that you do not need those chemicals in your skincare. You don't need to put those things on your skin. If you need something antiseptic, lemongrass. If you need something to soothe, lavender. And all of these things come from the earth. Everything here on earth has a purpose. I don't believe in coincidences. Everything here has a purpose, and it's our purpose to utilize it.
Can you go down a list of the different types of products that you have?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll start off with the natural handcrafted soap. Everything essentially has an underlying super fat, whether it be coconut oil, shea butter. I even have aloe. So everything, like I said again, essentially has a purpose. I've been able to connect super fats along with some herbs and some other soothing properties in order to give you a nice, clean, squeaky, but moisturized feel. So that's for the natural handcrafted soap. As far as the body butter, it really doesn't get any simpler than essentially the three top moisturizing agents that we have here, which is coconut oil, shea butter, and I like to use avocado as well. Sometimes I swap out the avocado for a cocoa butter to give it a little bit more of a cocoa smell, but usually the shea is so potent and so dominant it takes over everything. So I'll have to add some type of extract like blackberry or mango in order to give you some type of scent. And one thing that I did do was stray away from the fragrance oils. A lot of times those fragrance oils are made with synthetic chemicals, then again taking you away from the very thing that I'm trying to put you closer to. So I've kind of moved away from the fragrance oils in the whipped body butters, and I've started using extracts, chocolate extracts, and all of these are vegan and vegetarian friendly.
What have you noticed has been a favorite for your customers right now? Or what's your personal favorite?
I would say the Bella Bar. The Bella Bar is a really nice bar. Orange essential oil, I actually have it here. I can pull it and bring it to you. Really nice coloring in there, and again, I use vegan-friendly vegetarian food coloring. My soaps, treat them just like food. They're here to feed your skin. I do it, so you should as well. We have orange essential oil, jasmine, and elderflowers as an exfoliant on the top. Again, I like to use everything natural, and if I can get as organic as possible, I'll definitely do so. So my favorite thing to use for an exfoliant in the bars would be organic herbs. The chia seeds, the elderflowers, and elderflowers are really good to stimulate hair growth. They really, really soothe the scalp, and they help just kind of get rid of dead skin cells and to help retain the moisture in your scalp as well. Scalp is skin, just like on your body is the skin on your body. So this is definitely a favorite. At that expo that I had, I sold out of these probably midday. I was there maybe about 3 or 4 hours and it already sold out of the Bella Bar. The orange essential oil and the jasmine have a really, really nice fragrance, and the ladies just love it. So the Bella Bar was definitely a favorite. Both online right now in my online store as well as at Expo. I sold out for the Expo and had to create another batch, and that was the only bar that I sold out of.
Were you taught to be an entrepreneur? Is that something that was, ingrained in you from a young age, or is that a recent thought that you want to start your own business and do your own thing, whether it be Unrefined Essentials or just business in general? Have you always had that mindset?
I will say this, I grew up wanting to be a veterinarian, just off of my own, that's what I wanted to do, that's what I wanted to be. I'm an animal lover. I love animals, and I'm starting to realize that I love anything that the Creator has blessed us with, honestly. So I wanted to go to Tuskegee University to become a veterinarian ever since I knew what a veterinarian was. It devastated my family when I went off to Tuskegee in hopes of, 8 years later getting that DVM, and I didn't make it. I didn't make it past maybe about a year and a half. I didn't know why. I was very studious coming up, but I just could not make it. I couldn't cut it. Tried to go back to school again at Kennesaw State University, and again, couldn't cut it. Didn't make it, don't know why, very studious, got really good grades in grade school or what have you, but for some reason college just wasn't doing it for me. The only problem with that is I did not have a plan B. Veterinarian was the only thing for me. That was the only thing that I knew that, that was something that I loved and that I wanted to do. So when that didn't work, a couple of years went by and you go from one job to the other, but that hunger or that deprivation that I had of the way that I wanted to live and the goals I wanted to reach, I believe is honestly what fueled my entrepreneurship. I'm 26 going on 27. I don't have a degree. I had one job that I've had for a while that has given me some type of skill, but other than that, what do I have to offer the world besides what I know about myself? That I'm a great person, but nobody else knows that. Nobody wants to hire somebody just off of them thinking the world of themselves. So I knew that it was time for a change. I knew I had to do something. It's funny. Dame Dash, interview with the Breakfast Club.
I love that.
Hustling for a weekend and, working for your last name. I understand what he meant. I understood what he meant. I'm not at that age anymore where, I'm young enough to really, I aspire for myself, but now I see the bigger picture. I really do. And a little bit of old age came with that. You think it's too late for a couple of things, but, I think that everything, again, honestly happens for a reason. This is just what I was supposed to do, I feel. I even went and got a spiritual reading, and this wasn't even an idea. This hadn't even came into my mind yet. And she said, I see you as a business owner. And I'm thinking, I bet you see everybody as a business owner. Who wouldn't want to be seen as a business owner? But she connected with me. I really feel as though she connected with me. I felt her energy. I think she felt mine. And she let me know that she thought that this was something that, this is what was going to be for me. That I was going to have my own business, I was going to run it, and I was going to be happy with it. Little did I know that it was going to be something that I enjoy doing so much. I honestly love making soap. I love making these products. I love learning something new every day about skincare, about health, about Mother Nature, about the earth, about our home, about where we live, and I just want to be that gap, bridge that gap rather, between skincare, Mother Earth, and here I am in the middle, bringing you the best that both have to offer. So I honestly think that it was meant for me to be an entrepreneur, but I was not by any means raised with the thinking that I was going to have my own business.
You mentioned before that you are working a full-time job. Mm-hmm. And one thing that I'm, battling with, and maybe some others have the same mindset, is you have your full-time job where you may be dedicating 30, 40 plus hours a week, but then you have this other thing that you're really passionate about that you do after work. So I just want to know, how are you able to stay focused and motivated to work your dream after you get done with work?
Yeah, sometimes it is really hard. Sometimes I'd rather, when I get home from work, just make some dinner, sit on the couch and play with my pups for a little while instead of making soap. But honestly, you just have to get up and you have to do it. Mm-hmm. I like to think that I don't really lose focus, or I try not to lose focus. I'm more of a proactive than reactive. Instead of losing focus and figuring out how to refocus, I just try not to lose that focus at all. And also, I think that when you find your niche, or you find what you are supposed to do, a lot of other things that you think may play a part in contrast to what you're trying to do will affect it negatively, but it doesn't. Not for me, at least. I work full-time at a print company, so of course that, and I've been there almost 5 years, that then helped me brand. It helped me get my marketing together. Instead of being upset that I'm at work instead of at home, when I'm looking through other people's artwork, it triggers ideas, I guess you could say. Like, I have to maybe pre-check files and do things like that and make sure they're print ready. Well, I look at different people's designs, and I use that to then fuel my ideas as far as how I want my logo or how I want my branding to look.
Well, Sarah, I really appreciate you sitting down and talking to me.
Thank you.
And this is just a note to YouTube. Sarah was the first person to subscribe to my channel,
Yes,
so I'll never forget that.
Thank you. You're so welcome.
I really appreciate that, and you gave a lot of great advice.
Thank you.
And would you like to share with the people where they can actually go to find out more about your products?
Absolutely. Back here we have www.unrefinedessentials.com. If you type that in your web browser, it'll take you directly there. There's free shipping on all orders over $25, so you can get you and 4 other friends of our soap and not pay for shipping. Just to kind of put that out there. But www.unrefinedessentials.com, your one-stop shop for natural skincare products.
And do you have any social media contacts?
Yes, both my Facebook and Instagram are at Unrefined Essentials with an S at the end. Not .com, just Unrefined Essentials for both Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, and also I'll be having that in the caption below, just in case you guys would like to go to the link. So once again, I really appreciate you, Sarah, for sitting down and talking to me. And until next time, YouTube, I'll talk to you later.
Thanks, guys.